everyone, I'm Robyn Paige and you're watching Media Spotlight UK.
Usually not the type, usually make my mind up, but you make me indecisive. I usually do what's right. For you I would change my mind though.
So, Robyn Paige,
Hello.
back again. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm very well. Very well. It's good to see you again. It's been a couple of years now.
Good to see you too.
Now, before we get into it, I wanted to ask, because the last time I bucked up with you, we were your first interview, if I'm correct.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been so much going on with you, and I've been seeing you on the gram and seeing you on Snapchat and stuff. The most important question I've got to go into is why the change of hair? Like you were blonde before. It was good for you, but and I love the brunette. I love the change.
Thank you.
But why did you decide you wanted to change your hair first of all?
Blonde is just so much maintenance on your hair.
Yeah.
And my hair was just dying. So I just decided to change it to brown. And I kind of felt like I grew out of being blonde. I was blonde for so long.
Yeah.
And then brunette, I just felt more grown up, more me. Obviously, I'm originally brunette.
Yeah.
So that's my normal hair
Oh,
colour.
so you were originally brunette? You were never blonde from the start then?
No, I was like born a brunette.
Oh, okay. No, this is what I'm saying. This is new for me. So
I dyed my hair when I was 16 to like blonde, and I just got blonder and blonder and blonder.
Yeah.
Like, as the years went on.
Okay.
And then it was just.
Was it a lot of dye?
Any girl knows that dyes their hair. Yeah.
Was it a lot of dye and?
It's a lot of bleach.
Was it like big brand products for your hair, or was it just like whatever you could
Well,
grab your hands on?
I had a hairdresser. She used to do my hair for me.
Oh, so you didn't do it yourself?
No.
Oh, so you always had a hairdresser?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, what I want to talk about, Righteous.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, so this is your defining single, your defining first single.
It's Righteous, yeah.
Right, okay. Because a couple of years ago when we interviewed you, you had I Can Be the One. That was your at the time your first single. Then.
Yeah, it was something that I put out. That was the first thing I'd put out.
So with Righteous now, what made you decide? Right, okay. Were you thinking, no, I want to eliminate I Can Be the One, and this is now your first single? So is this like your first statement now, saying this is me, or what were you thinking in terms of like making this your first single?
Yeah. When I put out I Can Be the One, obviously, that was the first thing I put out. And then that was 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more than 2 years now. But I just grew and just went back and like working on myself, working on my music, on my voice, and just finding myself really. So I think as I grew, I kind of felt like I was coming less and less away from that kind of sound. I'm still very R&B, but that was quite like pop R&B.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just decided to take some time, work on myself, and then I came back out of Righteous, and that kind of didn't feel. I'm proud of everything that I've done like before, because even after that I put out another song, but yeah, I just thought, you know what, this is me now, and I feel comfortable enough to be like, yeah, this is my defining sound.
It's a very good video. I tell you that much. I watched it when you released it. And it's very, very intimate, very soft in terms of the visuals. It's not too harsh. It's a pretty straightforward message. And the ironic thing is, which I go on your gram, so I do know, like when I go on it, it's obvious that's your man. Yeah. You actually have your boyfriend in the video.
Yeah.
Now, what made you think to have your man in the video as opposed to having an actor? What made you decide you wanted your man on there instead of someone else?
Yeah, obviously I'm way more comfortable doing like scenes like that.
Okay.
Of course, with like the guy that you're with.
Yeah, of course.
But he looks good as well on the camera. So
yeah. Okay.
That was a plus. Cool. Just I don't know. I didn't really. There was no other thought to have anybody else. And he knows everything that I'm doing. He knows the music and stuff. So he was just right for it. And he did so well for someone that's not like an actor.
He did
and
very well.
And then I had another actor as well in it.
Yeah, because you had the whole kind of story about it was if I remember this correctly, that he was seeing you, but then he had like a side chick as far as the video was concerned, right? So what was the message you were trying to portray in terms of like the visuals? Because it seemed like there was like you and then another person involved with him.
So it was the whole story is just righteous. Is like doing something that you know you shouldn't be doing, but you can't resist, and you know that the whole situation is not righteous.
Okay.
So that was what it was. So I was like the other woman in the video.
Oh, so what? So the girl that he was with, that was his main,
Yeah.
and you were the side.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be that what felt more righteous was he was with you.
Yeah.
Towards it. So the message was just like, you can't help who you fall in love with.
Basically.
Right, I gotcha.
Yeah.
And it had a really good reception as well. You know, people were tweeting about it, snapping about it. So how does it make you feel that, you know, obviously now, like, this is your first statement and people are really responding to you positively? Like, how do you feel with the outcome of the video and people seeing it?
Yeah, I'm really happy.
Yeah.
Excited.
just simple is like,
Yeah,
you know,
of course,
they're
I'm
excited
happy.
for it.
I'm
Yeah.
excited and just to do more. Really,
Okay.
you know.
Well, you're definitely bringing out more because I definitely want to see more because like you're bringing more. You got like a new single,
White Space.
White Space.
Don't know where we're going. Tell me who we are. Sometimes it gets lonely.
This is very energetic as well. Like it's very different to like
Righteous.
very different to Righteous. It has more pump into it. It's
Yeah.
kind of more 4x4. What was the process within White Space and
Yeah.
how did you get to that one?
Yeah, so it's featuring Johnson Orchid.
Okay.
So we worked on it together. Yeah, it's just I got the beat from sample and then went in the studio with Johnson and we wrote it together and then just came out and then Johnson features on it as well. It's amazing.
Yeah, how was it working with him? Because like his sound is incredible as well.
Yeah, well he works with me. I work with him quite a bit and he works with me on Righteous as well.
So like the last time I spoke to you, like you told us that your influences were Jhene Aiko, you know, Jessie J, and you said that also that you wanted to work with artistry too, as kind of like you know, that sort of influence behind it.
Yeah.
Since you've been kind of, you know, finding yourself more as an artist, has there been more influences? Obviously, because there's so many artists that come out, there's new people that come into the scene. Has there been like anyone else that's influenced you to motivate you to do more music?
Yeah, I'm still like a huge fan of Jhene as well.
Okay.
And her music. I think you could probably hear that. In my
Very
voice
soft,
and
very
stuff.
soft spoken. Very similar actually. I mean, for you two to be on a track here, you just
That
like
would be
dominate.
amazing.
That would be dominant, bro. I'm telling you, that'd be something else.
That would be amazing. Maybe if she watches this, who knows?
Jhene, please, yeah, check her out. Like, worth her. Give her a retweet.
Yeah, just there's a lot of like amazing R&B like singers that are coming out. Obviously, you've got like Kehlani. I'm a huge fan of her. I'm gonna go see her this week. I just always like I'm always on Spotify and I'm always like just looking for new music and new artists. Like I like a lot of alternative R&B. Just I like a lot of music, so I can take influences from a lot of different stuff. But at the moment, I've just been focused on just working on myself.
Okay.
And just trying to be like the best I can be, like trying to practice my writing, working like feeling more comfortable with my voice, just everything really.
Now, you also on your Instagram, it's plain to see that you do so many good photos on there. You do very
thanks.
sick photos on there. Now,
After
I'm
you
thinking,
take like 50 photos and you get them, you get the
so what does
100
it? So
picture.
because I was gonna ask her that literally like
It's
you
not
just
like
make
a one-shot wonder, no.
No, because I thought I look at the shots and it looks so effortless.
Yeah.
It's like it's just again. I before we got ourselves on camera, I told you that like literally you have this aura about you. It's just so angelic and nice. And it presents itself in the photos. So like, are you trying to become a model? Because that's the feeling I'm getting from it.
Not at all.
No.
New pictures that I put up. They're obviously I had Jamie Kendrick. He took the pictures, and then my stylist Misty. Yeah, they were just new pictures for like just general music that I'm putting out my music. I just wanted to have some new shots. Obviously, since I kind of rebranded, I haven't had any new pictures taken.
Okay.
So that's what I was just trying to put up. But my other pictures, I don't know. Just me. But obviously,
Yeah.
I think everybody, you see like the best thing that you take.
Yeah.
And then you put
And
that
then
one
just
up
put-
after you've
that's
took
true.
100.
Yeah, because
So I don't think
I'm
I
the
have no interest in not being a model like that. Obviously,
But
as
you
do-
have
as
you have the
more
appeal of
success-
one. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Because like, you know, and I literally for some reason when I was thinking about it this morning, like I see some of your pictures, I was thinking Jordan Dunn.
Oh,
I was thinking in that sort of
I
wave.
take it. I have like a good interest in fashion. Like I really enjoy it, and I like experimenting with clothes and stuff. So
I can
if
see that. Like you got
if
like
anything came up like that, then I would be so open to
Okay.
doing it and like working with brands and stuff. But being like a model,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm really short as well, so I don't know how that would work out.
Do you know what's funny? Because I spoke to Ezzy Amela.
She's
who,
my friend.
Yeah, I've seen some of your snaps. Like you lot go wild when you're ready, so I have seen. But she told me as well that she would like to not become a model, as I mean of being a model,
Yeah.
but like being a model within her music, as representing her music, like working with big brands and stuff. So it seems like you're looking similarly to that.
Yeah,
to that wave.
I think most artists that when you do music or like whatever you do, it's kind of like an additional that you would do. So if it came up, then you would do it because it goes hand in hand. But I
Yeah.
think being a model is something in itself that you have to work on
Okay.
and
So-
like take time to actually like this is what I want to be a model. But
Well-
no, if it definitely came up that I could work with different brands and different designers. And
who be
stuff.
who be the brand that you would most want to work with?
Oh, I don't know.
Like, because as I say, you experiment with loads of different.
I like high street brands, so
Okay.
I'll mix it up. So this is Zara. This is just I don't know. But
Is this
yeah,
like is this like vintage market brand, like sort of?
yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then this, so it's just different. I mix it up. So it
Okay.
doesn't really. It just depends who come up, and I think, oh, okay, that would fit with me. Like trainers as well.
Yeah.
Like
Okay,
I live
so
in
you
Vans at the moment.
Oh,
It's
you
like
live
my
it.
thing.
Well,
You can't
you
see it,
got
but
yeah,
I live
yeah.
in
So
there.
well, you need to have Vans sponsor you then.
That would be great.
I've been saying it for years, but
Vans,
like get us sponsored, please.
Vans, Adidas, Puma,
Please,
any of them.
Please, thank you. Just any of the brands, just get in touch with us. Thank you very much. I've been saying it for years. She's been saying it for years. Let's get it popping. What's coming up next for you then? Because it seems like you're on the way of the singles at the minute. As I say, Righteous and White Space. So what are you looking towards in the pipeline? As I say, we want to see more of you. So what's happening? What's the move?
Yeah, so just more singles at the moment. Just putting out more music in general.
Okay.
And hopefully just working with more people. Yeah, you can just expect more definitely this year, and hopefully like more performances because I know I haven't performed for a while. I've just been like.
Is there any
working.
shows that we're looking to expect you to go into?
Not yet. So if any, I'm open
Okay.
again. But
Bring her in. We want to hear an angelic voice, man.
Just working on myself and bringing out the music, just see what the reception is.
Robyn, thank you so much again.
Thank you for having me.
And it's a great second time round. Hopefully there'll be more. There'll be
Definitely
loads
will be.
more. I want to see you 10 years down the line. We'll come back here again, and you've beaten everybody in the charts.
You'll be too busy then.
I always make time for you.
Thank you.
Nah, it's always make time for you. So if you can tell our audience where they can catch you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, the floor is yours.
Everything is the same. So Robyn Paige UK. Snapchat is, I think it's Robyn Paige 123. But if you can't find it, then it's on my Instagram. So Robyn Paige UK, Twitter, Facebook, everything.
Robyn Paige is the one to watch for. I said it in the last interview, and I'm saying it in this interview. Make sure you check up on Robyn Paige. I beg you, audience, please check Robyn Paige out. She is the one to watch out for. She's got a nice aura. She'll give you that caring, free spirit about you that will just leave you uplifted. Please check her out. This is Jay Bills for Media Spotlight UK with Robyn Paige.
Thank you.
All beauty all around. And we're out of here. Peace.
We are drifting in and out of time. It's not another playground. Are you?